everyone, it's Rose and I'm back with another diamond painting video. And this one, as you'll see from the title card, I am calling an apology and a promise. And if you guys thought that that was me that was apologizing, no, I'm not apologizing. But I got an apology email from CooHaul that I want to read to you all. And then I'm going to do an unboxing. And I want to also tell you what my thoughts are and how I plan to go forward in terms of CooHaul diamond paintings. So the last video that I made for CooHaul items was on or about April 1st. And I was disappointed with the items that I unboxed in that video, and many of you were disappointed with the items that I unboxed in that video. But even more important, many of you have written to me in the comments and by email telling me how disappointed you have been with diamond paintings from CooHaul that you purchased. That concerns me. And so when I received this email that I'm going to read to you in a moment, the first thing I thought was, I'm going to do the unboxing for the other 3 items that were in that order, because it was an order of at least 6 items, and I didn't want to do all of them all at once. So I'll do the unboxing for the other 3 items, and that's what you're going to see today, is the second half of that order that I first opened on April 1st. And then, given this email that I'm going to read very soon, don't worry, it's coming, I'm going to give them another chance. And given that, given what you're going to hear, I'm going to give them another chance. And so I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more, and then we're going to get into the unboxing. Okay, so this is from Kathy at CooHaul, and she sent this on, I think she sent the, it doesn't say the date. That's because of my printer, it cut off the date. Okay, so I went and reprinted it so that I could read the entire text, because about half of it was cut off. All right, so they sent this on April 1st. I had sent my email to them also on April 1st. So, hi Rose, thanks for your email and your video. Thank you. We need to apologize. Sorry. For the products before our factory, the canvas is not clear enough. We are sorry for the bad influence on your fans. I also apologize to your fans for making them a bad experience. After watching your video and the comments below, we understand where our biggest problem is, and it took a few hours to discuss it. In the end, we decided to improve our technology and the craftsmanship that can make the canvas the clearest. Below are a few renderings that we made, and you can see the difference is very big. And I'm going to include those in here so that you can see what their canvases are going to be looking like going forward, the print quality. From tomorrow on, all new orders will be changed to this new process. At the same time, the canvas rendering of the new process will be slowly placed on each product image. For the missing diamond numbers of the previous products, because you might recall there was one item that I opened that I was missing some diamonds, we will arrange to refill the diamonds within 3 working days. So that's the same for you guys. If you receive an order and there are diamonds missing, contact CooHaul and they'll replace them. Well, they'll send them out to you within 3 working days. We hope you can accept us after the change and look forward to our future cooperation. We would love to work with you with our new process diamond paintings. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Signed, Kathy. Okay, so first off, I want to say to Kathy thank you so much for this email and for taking the time to discuss inside the company how you can address the issues that were raised in my video. And I'm sure some of the other videos that you've seen other YouTubers make about CooHaul products. I know it's not easy when you're a small business to make massive changes to the way that you do your business. And yet that's what you've committed in this email to do. And so I just want to say how grateful I am that you took what I had to say and took the comments that you've received from your other clients, your other customers, to heart. Second off, I want to remind everybody that the video you're going to see today, the items that I'm unboxing, are made from before CooHaul revised their process. And so I'm not expecting them to look as nice as items that were purchased by people after April 1st will look. And I'm also going to say, I would really, really like to hear from anybody who has placed an order after April 1st from CooHaul. What was your experience in terms of the quality of the diamond paintings? Because I haven't placed an order yet from them. I'll probably be placing one within the next few days. And then my next CooHaul video will tell you what I think of the new production method. So there we go. Now, understand as well, of course, that there is a language issue. And so there were a few areas in Kathy's email where maybe it wasn't as smooth as it might have been, but I think we all understood exactly what she was saying. And again, I want to thank Kathy for writing this email in English, because I tell you, I could not write an email in Chinese if my life depended on it. So thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate it. So I just want to let you guys all know, before we start opening these other items, that your comments to the companies that you deal with are really important. These are, most of them, small businesses, and they depend on word of mouth, and they depend on repeat business. They want their customers to be happy. They want their customers to be happy. So I feel like repeating it a third time, but I'm not going to. So I know that from the emails that I get from my viewers, that a lot of times you guys get a canvas or a kit, and it's not up to your standards. It's, it's bad. I've seen so many different pictures of bad kits. The canvas is bad. The printing is illegible. They were running out of ink, so you can't even read the canvas. I think by now I've seen just about every problem that you guys have had with canvases that you've received. And the thing that I'm always shocked about is how many of my viewers say, I couldn't be bothered to complain. Well, here's now me saying to you, with love, because you know how much I love you and I love diamond painting, you have to complain. You don't have to be rude about it, because understand that these companies, if they send out a bad product, they're going to be horrified when they find out that they've sent out a bad product. They don't want to be sending out bad products. They want to be sending out products that are going to make you want to give them to your friends and buy more to give to more friends. That's what they want. So they want to hear if you're unhappy with an order. And the same goes if you get an order and it's only partially filled, and I'm talking about this from any company. You get an order, you paid for five items, you get 4 items. Don't just let it go. Get in touch with the company. Go to Instagram, send them an instant message on Instagram. Many of the diamond painting companies have Instagram accounts, or they have Facebook accounts. I think just about everybody except me has a Facebook account. Find them. Send them an email at the contact email that they have on their website and let them know, order number such and such, 4 items were received, 1 item was not, I want a refund, or I want you to send it out. I would actually ask for a refund personally, because with a refund, you can decide if you want to reorder that item or use your money and either buy something else in that store or go somewhere else. But if you don't tell them that there was a problem, they're not going to know. Because if it was human error at the warehouse where they were filling the bags, like the shipments, that's not going to get back to head office unless somebody complains. So it's not rude to complain. You're doing a favor to yourself, because you're either going to get your item, you're going to get a replacement item, or you're going to get your money back if the company has any integrity, or you will know that you really don't ever want to deal with that company again because they didn't address your concerns. So I always let companies know if there's something that's not right about an order that I get from them. And as many of you know, I don't pay for most of my orders. Companies ask me to review products for them, and they send me their product. I choose products and they send them to me. If I choose products and I don't get the products I chose, or I choose products and I don't get one of the products I chose, even though I didn't pay for it, I always let them know, because that is a sign to them, ooh, there's something wrong with our process and we have to fix it. And so, and my experience has been that all of the companies I deal with really appreciate the feedback that I provide in my videos as well as in my emails to them. And I have also found that, from what I've heard from my viewers, that when they have contacted companies, they end up getting satisfaction most of the time. Now, there was an issue with one of the companies at one point that emails were going to a spam folder and they weren't checking their spam folder regularly, which is why I say go to Instagram, go to Twitter, go to Facebook, and send an email. Because you don't have to do all of them, but if one doesn't work, try something else, because that's your hard-earned money. You could be spending that money on something else, or giving it to somebody on the street, or giving it to the food shelter, or letting your husband buy some tools. And so every penny that you spend on diamond painting is an important penny. So that's how I'm starting this video. And I just want to say, I'm just going to repeat again, I so appreciate Kathy's email. I am looking forward to being able to try CooHaul's new items. I'm now going to open the 3 items that I still have from the order that I placed in March with them. And I'm hoping for great things, because I chose 3 images that I just loved. So it'll be disappointing if they're not great, but we're going to find out together. And so there you go. So I'm going to say it right now. I'm really looking forward to your comments on this video, because I know, well, first off, you guys know I read everything. But second, I know that CooHaul reads everything. So if you have a comment that you want CooHaul to see, this is a good place to leave it for them. Don't put any identifying information like your address or anything like that. But absolutely, you can leave a comment down below, and I'm sure Kathy's going to read it and respond to it. Okay, so, and Kathy, I would invite you as well to, if you want to leave a comment that tells people the best way to contact CooHaul if they have a problem with an order, leave me a comment and I'll pin it so that it's the top comment. And so everybody will see it as soon as they go into the comments. Okay, everybody, so I'm really almost ready to start opening these items. And so I just want to ask you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please do that right now before I start opening. And don't forget to like this video. I think it's really important. I don't care if you like it or dislike it. Just, click one of those buttons, the up or the down. I prefer the up, but it doesn't matter as long as you click one of them. Okay, let's open some diamond paintings now. So today I have 3 items, 790, 791, 792. I have 2 40 by 50 and 1 30 by 40 item. So let's get started with number 790. And as I said in the introduction, I'm really hoping that these are going to look nice because I fell in love with these images. I mean, the images are absolutely gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. And so I really, really do hope that they're beautiful. So the first item is called Black Cats in a Dream. I think that's what it's called on the CooHaul website. And I didn't change the name. And oh, I'm happy with it. Okay, so I am happy with this. I think it looks really, really good. Oh, yay, because my heart would have been broken if this one didn't turn out well, but it did. And like I say, this is done from before they sent me that email. So, so this is before they improved their process, and yet it is still a beautiful, beautiful diamond painting. So that's just to say that, even though CooHaul is going to be upgrading or has by now, got 3 weeks in of upgrading their printing process and production process, it's still a good diamond painting. So even before they did that, they did produce some really, really nice diamond paintings. And I think it was only the last 2 diamond paintings that I think it was just the last order, or maybe 2 videos that I made where I had some concerns about some of the diamond paintings. But this here looks great. Yeah, it looks great. I like it a lot. So let's measure first. So this one is, 790 Black Cats in a Dream. And I guess there are 2 cats. There's one cat and there's another cat. And it is 32 centimeters by 42 centimeters, just shy of 42 centimeters. So the edges on this are pretty wide, but that's okay. So 32 by 42. And I'm just gonna get my labels. I forgot to get my labels, and I'll be right back. Okay, so just before I put the label on here, if you're looking for this, you can look for it quickly by searching CH1009-R-3. And I'm telling you that because my label is going to cover over the item number. Okay, so let's take a look at the canvas and the legend. So there's the original image again. And here we go. And I'll tell, well, okay, so we see the ampersand. You guys know how I feel about that, but it might be clear on here. We'll see in a little while. That's the only symbol that I have concerns about. So let's see how the symbols on this look. This is beautiful. This is really, really nice and clear. And there we've got the pi sign. Yeah, beautifully, beautifully printed, this canvas. I'm glad, because I would have felt like I was kicking a company when it was down if I had had to do a bad review for the first diamond painting I opened after that lovely email. I'm just looking for the ampersands. Everything else, as you see, is super, super clear. If the ampersands look good, then I would consider this a winner. So let's see. Ampersand. What color is that? Oh yeah, it's a dark, dark color. So maybe I'll see it up in the sky or something. Looks good though, doesn't it? Even though it's pixel print, it's big enough that the pixel print looks good. There's the ampersand. So it's this purple. And it looks nice and clear. I'm not going to confuse that with anything. So, all right. I absolutely love this. Love it. Yay! Oh yeah. I hate giving bad reviews. I hate it. So I'm really happy that I can give a good review for this diamond painting. Yeah. You see, even though it's pixel print, look how beautiful that looks. Wow. Yeah, that looks just fantastic. It's everything I hoped for. Everything I hoped for. I'm so, so happy. Okay, so let's take a look now at what else we get. So we get a kit that comes with a huge piece of wax and a 4-placer, which is nice. And look at all the bags. Great. Very nice. And then we have the drills, which what I'm going to do is put them all in order and tape together all the bags. Now, the one thing about CooHaul that has been consistent with all of these is that when they send their drills, they send multiple individual packets of each color. And I don't care that they send these kinds of packages and they send multiples. I wish that they didn't send individuals. Like, I wish they hadn't separated these. If they had just left them together, then it would be a little bit easier to keep track of. But I'm not fussed about that. In the grand scheme of things, as long as I have all the colors and all the drills that I need, I'm happy. Now, because they send multiple bags, what I'm not going to know until the end, because these are not weighed drills. When you get weighed drills, you're pretty sure you're going to have all the drills you need. And you know you're getting weighed drills when you get a single package that has like all the drills for that color in one package. And then you have attached to it the package that has the next color of drills and so forth. All the drills in each package have been weighed so that they know the exact number of drills in the package, and they give you enough drills to finish the to finish the painting. Plus, when you get them like this, there's about 200 drills in each one of these packages. I don't know how many 702s I'm going to need. I don't know if I need 200 or 400 or 300 or 460, in which case this would not be enough. So that's the only thing, is that, you know, I won't know until I actually finish a color whether I have enough drills for that color. So I'm going to put all these drills away, like organize them off screen, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have done the inventory, and I have one color, number 413, that is not in this diamond painting. And I checked because, if you'll remember, Noble Lady, which was in the last order, was missing a color. So I went to check and see if it was 413. It wasn't. So I have an extra bag of 413. Unfortunately, I just double checked and I do not have color 745. So I'll be writing to Kathy when I send her the link to this email and just letting her know I didn't receive color 745. And again, because there's no way of knowing how many of that color you need, I have no way of knowing whether I should, you know, just hope I have enough in my stash or not. So, so yeah, hopefully I'll get those sent to me, and I will let you know if that happens. Okay, so we should do a drill review, because I don't think I did a drill review the last time. So we're just going to look at one bag of each of these colors and get a sense for, you know, what we find. Now, I'm telling you right now, because it's this kind of diamond that has the crosshatch diamond thing on it, I'm pretty sure they're going to be good drills. So we're just going to double check that. Because everything else about this diamond painting looks good, and I have no reason to think that the diamonds won't be good. And since I'm just looking at, you know, any one color at random, like any one bag of the colors at random, I figure that that'll be a good way of, you know, getting a good sense of what all the rest of the bags of that color will be like. So I do love 995s. They are just such a beautiful color. There we go. There are some really interesting colors in this diamond painting. That's one thing about a lot of the CooHaul diamond paintings, is you get colors that you don't necessarily get a lot of in other kits. And so that's interesting. I like that. Yeah, I haven't seen anything wrong with any of these drills so far, so that's great. That's great. This is shaping up to be a big, well, I'd say a win. I mean, yeah, it's missing one color. I don't suspect there's more than, you know, a couple of bags needed of the 745, but I don't know. So anyway, I would consider that to be just human error. And as long as human error doesn't happen too often, I'm not concerned. You know, if a diamond painting store gets sloppy and makes errors all the time, and there were some companies like that that I dealt with on AliExpress back when I used to buy my diamond paintings on AliExpress, and that was really annoying because you were pretty much always guaranteed to get to have missing drills in diamond paintings from some of the companies, and so that was not great. Holy smokes, there's a heck of a noise outside. Okay. Almost done. So I didn't mention, but there are 26 colors in this diamond painting, which is a good number. And as you see, it made for a beautiful picture. Okay. All right, so the drills all look really good. There are a few little loose drills that were probably stuck to the bags by static electricity. Some of them look like they might have been, you know, of the same color here. Some of them, who knows? Who knows? For example, I've got some red ones, and there are no red drills in this package. So, okay, I'm going to put the drills away. I'm going to be right back. Okay, so there we have it. Number 790. Black Cats in a Dream. It's a 40 by 50 canvas, 32 by 42 drill area. They are round drills, 26 colors. And apart from the fact that one color is missing, I'm very happy with this canvas. And CooHaul told me they send out missing drills within 3 days. So I'm not concerned, since I'm not in any rush to start this. If I was in a rush to start it, well, I would be going to my spares and seeing what I had in my spares. Now there is a little bit of stickiness down here, which in my last video I showed you how to get rid of that with Goo Gone. So I'm not going to show you again. In my last CooHaul video I showed you how to do that. So I'm not going to show you again, but you can just go back to that video from April 1st and see how to get rid of extra glue that that gums up a canvas. Okay, and I've got set aside the spare drills that the color that I don't need, and here are a few loose drills. Okay, so $7.91. This one here, when I saw the image on the CooHaul website, I'm not going to say I just about died because, you know, it wasn't quite that. But oh my God, I fell in love with it. I had to take a sip of my cold coffee. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Had to have it. So I am super eager to check it out and see what we get. So this one here, I think it's called on the CooHaul website Blue Shining Flower. I don't remember sometimes whether I named them something myself or whether I go with what's on the website. I should probably just go with what's on the website, but for so many stores, I don't like what they name their diamond paintings. So, okay, so here we have Blue Shining Flower. There's the item number. So it's a 40 by 50 canvas. It's probably going to be 32 by 42 again. We'll see in a minute. Let's take a look at the kit before I get too excited about describing anything else. So it's the same kit that we just saw. It's standard, but it's got a lot of wax. It's got a 4-placer, which is great, and it's got a whole whack of bags. So that's good. I always love getting bags. Now, I do like the feel of the canvas. And it came through pretty well. And the thing about these canvases is even if they get smushed, they're going to flatten out really nicely. And if you do want to iron them, it's not going to be a problem. But looking at this now, I don't need to iron this. Not at all. So again, this is the pixel style print, but I think it looks nice. It's a big enough size and it's a simple enough image that I think it looks good. There's quite a bit of color blocking. There's a ton of, what is D? 939. So there is no 310 on this diamond painting, but there is a whole whack of 939. And we've got some other colors that are like the blues and so forth. Oh, those blues. Those blues are just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to take a look through the camera to see what you see. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice. I'm very happy with this. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad. And this canvas, it's sticky on this side. So I'll need to use a little bit of Goo Gone on this side. But the rest of it, oh, it's sticky at the top too. Okay, so it's sticky at the top and it's sticky down the side here. So I'll just clean that away with Goo Gone before I start working on this diamond painting. Okay, so let's measure it first, just to be sure. Oh, this one's 34 and 43 and a half. So we'll call it 44. Well, was it 43 and a half? Plus or 43 and a half minus? I want to be sure. It's 43 and a half plus. So 34 by 44 are the dimensions of this diamond painting. And it has 19 colors. So I'm just going to read the code off before I put the sticker on. It's CH2476-R-3. Okay, so let's take a look at the legend and the drill area. And I gotta say, what I'm seeing so far, I'm very happy about. So this is a very simple symbol set. It's very different from the symbol set we just saw. Yeah, it's simple numbers and letters. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the canvas. Very clear. Very, very clear. And I've got it in 1x so that you're seeing it in real size. I'm not blowing it up or shrinking it down at all. So, I mean, those Ks, I mean, they could be a little bit clearer, I suppose, but I don't think that that's going to be confused with anything else, because that's a very distinctive color, that K. That's 3844. It's stunning. And then, you know, I just realized this has drill circles, like it has guide circles, but they're very, very subtle. So I actually don't mind these guide circles. Usually I hate guide circles, but these are okay because they're not like so dark that you'd see them if you placed your drills just slightly crooked, because all of us place our drills slightly off sometimes. I don't care how much of a perfectionist you are, I don't think it's possible to place your drills perfectly all the time. And if you've got a diamond painting that you can show me to prove different, I'd love to see a picture. Yeah, no, this is good. I'm taking it, you know, in a lot of detail, because after that introduction to this video, I want you guys, like you guys know, I never lie on my videos. I always give you my honest impression, but I want you to be able to form your own honest impression. So, I mean, you know, if I was being super picky, I'd say that, I don't know if that's a T or a 1. It's a 1. I'd say that 1, you know, could have been printed in black, but again, there's nothing else that it's going to be confused with. So, not concerned about that. No, I'm very happy with this. It looks really, really good. And I'm going to pull back from it in just a moment. I just want to make sure I've shown you all the main areas of the diamond painting, because I think it's really important after that introduction that you see everything. So I'm just going to pull back and show you the whole thing. And I mean, you saw the side-by-side that I flashed up, the image from the website, but I fell in love with this image. I just think it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. I like everything about this so far. So let's see if we've got all the drills. So I'm going to organize these. Hold on. Let me make sure you can see everything, because I'm going to organize these in fast forward. And just in case I dropped that bag that I was missing from the last one, I am checking under my table and under my footstool that I'm sitting on and under the bags here, just to make sure that I didn't drop it. No, I didn't drop it, because I wouldn't want to say, oh, they didn't send something and then realize, oh, I dropped the bag of drills. No, I didn't drop the bag of drills. I don't have the bag of drills. Okay, so let's go into fast forward. Okay, so now I'm just going to check off, because I've got everything in piles now. So I'm just going to check off everything that I have. So 317, 414, 415, 500, 518, 550, 597, 612, 798. 823, 939, 996, 3766, 3808, 3842, 3844, 3846, 3862, and 3865. So I've got everything I need. in terms of colors. Now again, because there's no inventory sheet, there's no way for me to know whether I have enough of everything, but I'm not going to worry about that for now because, you know, that way lies madness and anxiety, and that's not what we're about. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'll find out when the time comes. I'm going to tape all these drills together and put them away, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so that's it. That is 791. The Blue Shining Flower, 40 by 50 canvas, 34 by 44 drill area, round drills, 19 colors. I am happy with everything about this. I think it's going to look terrific. Yeah, I think it's going to look terrific. And so that's great. And now we have just one more to open, and this is number 792. And oh, I've got another loose drill. Okay. And this is another one that I fell in love with when I saw the image, and I decided not to get it in a really big size because I wanted to see what it would look like in a smaller size. And so let's see what it looks like as a 30 by 40. And this is, the code is CooHaul 4235R1. And I think I can bring this down a little bit. So, okay, it's sticky. The bottom of the canvas is sticky. So that's something, I don't know why that happens with a lot of the CooHaul canvases, but it does happen with a lot of them. Anyway, so I'll be using some Goo Gone to get rid of that glue. And because it's on the part that's not covered by the plastic, I'm going to have to do that before I put this away. Okay. So let's take a look at the drill kit that comes with it. It's the same drill kit that we've seen for the others. It's got the 4-placer, which is great big thing of wax, and tons of bags. So I'm really happy about that. Same kind of drills that we've been getting. And I'm just going to flatten this out a little bit. Okay, and there we go. That's pretty good. Okay, so this is Scenery Night Moon. That is definitely the name that the company would have given it because I wouldn't have named it that. But I thought it was super, super pretty. So this is also a pixel style round drill diamond painting, but it's got 28 colors, which is why this looks as good as it does. And it's going to look even better when we see the colors, because there are some brilliant colors on there, and it doesn't, like, they're kind of grayed out because of the printing of the symbols on the canvas. But look at those brilliant colors. It's going to be really, really pretty, I think. So let's measure to see what the drill area is. It is 24 centimeters by 34 centimeters. Okay. So let's take a look up close at the legend and the drill area, and then we'll take a look at the drills. So let's put this in 1X. Again, it's a very, very simple symbol set. So it's the same symbol set that we saw in the last diamond painting. And so I have no reason to think that this is not going to be equally as clear on the canvas. And again, we have the drill circles but okay, I'm not overly bothered by those drill circles. It's looking pretty clear to me. I don't love drill circles, you guys know that, but you know, as drill circles go. So this U here, is there an O? There's no O, there is a Q, and the Q is number 823, so I suspect that's up here. Oh yeah, no, you're not going to confuse the O and the Q, because the O is definitely, or the U and the Q, because the U is definitely blue and the Q is not. The Q, as we see down here, is not blue. Well, it is. 823 is like a navy blue, but it looks more black on the canvas. So that's not going to be confusing when I'm drilling. I can't speak for you. Now I do find that this one here, because it's white on a pale color, I find that a little bit hard to read, but again, there's nothing to confuse it with. There's nothing of that same color kind of thing, of that almost the same color. So when you see that, it's like, oh yeah, I know what that is. And when we take a look at the 3, like, that's nice and clear. And let's take a look at the 2. The 2 is this 310. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, you're not going to confuse the 1 with anything else. No, so I'm not concerned about that at all, except maybe T. No, T is nice and clear. So yeah, no, there's nothing else to confuse it with, unless it's J. Let's look for a J. Nope, J is nice and clear too. So the only one of these that has like sort of an upright is the 1, and I'm not going to confuse it with anything else. So that's good. And I'm explaining in detail because I know a lot of my viewers have, you know, different levels of visual acuity issues, and it's important to them to know if they're going to be able to read a canvas when they get it, because the last thing any of us wants is to buy a canvas that's a good canvas, but you can't read it because the symbols are not legible. So this one is not like that. This one is good and clear. Okay, I'm very happy with this. And you know, as we pull back from it, I think that's going to look really, really nice when it's done. It's going to be a lot more vibrant when it's done, because those brilliant, the oranges, the yellows, and the blue, like there are some really, really vibrant blues in this. So that's what we're going to look at next. And I didn't show you the diamonds up close for each of the colors in the last kit that I opened, because they're the same kind of the same company that I showed you before that has this diamond crosshatch on it, and so those tend to be really, really good quality. So as long as I've got all the colors I need, I'm not concerned that that I'm going to have bad drills. So I'm just going to put these all in order, and then we're going to do an inventory. Okay, so I'm just going to do some inventory now. Let's take a look if I've got everything. So 161, check. 310, check. I got a 317 that I don't need. I got a 318. I got 371, I got 414, I got 453, 645, 648, 677, 720, 729, 741, 742, 762, 794. I don't have 799. No 799. All right, and then I got 820, 823, 931, 939, 3752, 3765, 3766, 3772. Oh, there's 799. I got it. 799. Okay. 3808, 3822, 3842. And 3864. So yeah, I do have everything. That's good. And so I'm happy about that. I'm assuming I have the right amount of everything. Now I have a 317, which I don't need. So now out of this part of this order from CooHaul, I've got 2 bags of drills I don't need, and I'm missing 1 color of drills. So there you go. Not from this diamond painting, but from the first one that I opened. So I'm going to tape all these together and put them away, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to talk just a little bit as I'm putting these away, because what I'm noticing is that most of the colors that I'm checking here and putting away, they're singles. Like I only have 1 bag of most of these colors. So they gave 28 colors, only 1 bag of most of them. And you know what that's going to do? That's going to make this diamond painting look so much better than if they had just gone with, let's say, 20 colors or 22 colors. Because it's going to have the detail that all those colors will give to this smaller size diamond painting. So I gotta say, I'm very, very happy about that. Like that's something that that is very, very positive about this company. And something else that I noticed while I was doing the inventory for all of these kits is they send a lot of colors that I don't get from most of the companies that I deal with. So, for example, I don't even know when the last time I got a 677 was, or a 453, or a 799. Like, it's, I like the fact that, that I'm getting colors that I don't necessarily get all the time with other companies. So, that's good. And it could be just the programs that they use to print their diamond paintings, that they give them different colors than others, but nonetheless it's cool to sometimes get new colors to work with. All right then, so this is number 792, Scenery Night Moon, 24 by 34 drill area, 30 by 40 canvas, 28 colors. It's a round diamond painting with drill circles. And I think it looks fine. I don't love drill circles, you guys know that, but everything else about this diamond painting I like. And I think it's going to look really, really nice when it's done, because it's going to look so much more vibrant than what you see on the canvas. Once we get, these gorgeous oranges and yellows and all that stuff on there. Just beautiful. So I would say this one is a winner. Next up, we had number 791, the Blue Shining Flower, 34 by 44 drill area, round, also with drill circles, but the drill circles on this seem very, very subtle, which I like better. I think it's going to look beautiful. I think it's going to look just beautiful. And that's why we buy our diamond paintings, right? So this one is done in the pixel style. This one is done in the pixel style, but I think they look good nonetheless. Because you guys know that as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to get new style diamond paintings all the time to get really, really pretty diamond paintings. I think these two are going to look really great. And the first one that I opened, that I gotta say is my favorite from this order. And maybe it's because there's no drill circles, and so it looks more vibrant on the canvas. I think these are going to look a lot more vibrant when they're done, but the drill circles kind of muddy up the canvas. This one, number 790, Black Cats in Dream, 32 by 42 drill area. I love everything about this. It is the pixel style printing. I don't care because it's big enough that those circles look round, even though there are stairs. I just love it. I love this to death. So, just sort of harking back to the introduction to this video, I know that there have been people who have been disappointed with some or all of the items that they've gotten in their CooHaul orders in the past. CooHaul is paying attention, and they have, as of April 2nd, they have changed their production process to address the concerns that they heard certainly in my April 1st video, and I'm sure that they've seen in comments, emails, Twitter posts, etc., and other YouTubers who have made videos about CooHaul orders. So they're addressing those, and I am looking forward to trying them again. I don't know when I'll place the next order. I'll be in touch with Kathy after this video is published, and I'll have a better sense then of when I'll be placing the next order. And I am looking forward to, seeing how they have upped their game. And I'm so happy that they care about customer feedback, because I don't want to be associated with a company that doesn't care about customer feedback or that consistently produces bad products. I think that CooHaul is doing everything they can based on that email. The proof will be in the pudding, but based on that email, it sounds to me like CooHaul is doing absolutely everything they can to address the quality concerns that they've received from viewers. And the other thing, when diamonds are missing, they will send them out within 3 business days of being informed. So I'll be letting Kathy know later today, when I'm finished editing and uploading this, that I was missing a bag of drills in this order. And I'll mention, because I didn't include it in the email that I sent her for the last part of this order, the first part, my April 1st video, but I'll let her know that I was missing a bag of drills in there too, just in case she missed it. So there we go, everybody. That's it for today. I want to thank Kathy and the entire team at CooHaul for their grace in addressing the issues that were raised. And I look forward to another collaboration. And I want to thank all of my patrons and my viewers and my subscribers. You go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And don't forget, like this video and leave me a comment down below. And especially if you have a message for Kathy with a K, leave it down below. Okay? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now. I love you all.